MLB The Show has baseball coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg. Today, a matchup of AL East rivals between the Boston Red Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. The Rays look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Ryan Yarbrough will do the pitching in Game 3. Of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy is a strikeout pitcher deluxe, has over 250 strikeouts on the season, and if he brings his A game, look for a lot of punch outs in this game here.
And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. Just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. You know, he's driving in a lot of runs. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 350. That tells me he thrives in those moments. He enjoys it. We'll see if he gets an opportunity to perform with runners on base in this one.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Here's J.D. Martinez. First at bat for him here as he enters play 7th in the American League in round trippers. Drops in a strike to start the at bat. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you can do anything about it.
Here's another 0-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Zunino flies the tag. Martinez is retired, and the inning is over. Eduardo Rodriguez starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Stepping in, Matt Duffy, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. In there, a base hit. And he will add yet another game to his incredible hitting streak as it now reaches even further into the stratosphere.
You know, D-Roll, I don't know if this thing's ever going to end. This guy's been raking now for almost 2 months, and he's swinging the bat just as good now as when this streak started. To start it off with his first base hit.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's coming out of it anytime soon. I wonder the pitcher that would create such a tough matchup for this guy to shut him down, because he's playing with the big part of the field. He can beat you in so many different ways, and this number's getting just straight ridiculous.
And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a line drive, base hit to left field. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, Zero, you know, they say records are made to be broken. And what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket. Runs scored in ribbies. Runs scored in ribbies. And this guy's the best in the business right now.
In now, Daniel Robertson. Line drive to center field. Bradley is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
The right fielder.
Digging in, Guillermo Heredia. Early RBI spot for him here, and not a bad guy for the job. Currently 9th in the American League in runs batted in. 0-1 the count. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Smoked on the ground left side, and that is through into left field, a base hit, and that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Now at the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. He's currently 4th in the AL in RBIs, and he's got a chance to add to that total right here.
And he's also right there in the top 5 in both batting average.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Here's Mookie Betts. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit the nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not to say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And let's take a look at center fielder Kevin Kiermaier, multiple Gold Glove winner, probably the most athletic outfielder in all of baseball. This guy makes the highlight reel look routine and has an absolute rocket for an arm.
Kiermaier is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. 1 left for the Red Sox. They trail it here 2-0. Coming to the plate now, Willie Adames, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double.
Well, every pitcher gets to start the inning with a fresh slate, and he's out trying to put that last inning behind him. But he's got to be shaking his head right here. A leadoff double on the first pitch, and he's back in trouble again. Things just not going his way right now.
Stepping into the box, Eric Thames. He comes into this one ranked number 6 in the American League home run race.
D-Row, this guy hits home runs, and usually he hits them in bunches. How about his last game? 3 big flies.
Yeah. It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Dan, back-to-back pitches, double, then single, ambush tactics.
Boy, I tell you what, they're swinging the bats early. You have a double, then an RBI single to drive him in. Potential for a real big inning here.
Back to the top of the order now, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive, base hit.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Now at the plate, Matt Duffy. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. And the runner is in from second. Throw to third, but he's in there as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Now batting.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. Bogarts has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
First offering on its way. Loud contact off the bat of Zunino, and a ball sent to deep left field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So he'll beat an early retreat here this afternoon, as he could never really get into the flow of the ball game. Randall Delgado is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings, as this game is just still really getting underway.